Man, these birds are so loud. Alright, sup friends, it's Harrison here, and today we're going to be talking about changing your chosen name after you've chosen a new name. So, I am going to change my chosen name. But don't worry, I'm not losing Harrison. For those of you who don't know, my name that I chose was Harrison Miller Browne. So the reason why I chose the name Miller was because my given middle name was Mildred. I know, hahaha. But it was after a great aunt, and my mom's middle name is also Mildred, so it's kind of like a tradition to pass that on. But obviously I couldn't really keep Mildred. I don't really like it, and it's a very feminine name, so I changed it to Miller to kind of keep it sounding the same. And I was in the process of changing my name, so I'm back in Ontario now. I'm back at home for the next little while. And I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to kind of get all my documents in order before I have to get another visa, before anything changes. So I'm in the process of doing that. So I was filling that out, and I needed to get my birth certificate to send that in with the packet. And I needed to ask my mom for the birth certificate because she keeps track of all that stuff. And in my house, talking about me being trans and stuff like that, yeah, it's just not talked about. Like, I just go about my business. It's kind of a don't ask, don't tell kind of thing. But I asked my mom for my birth certificate. And she was like, oh, so you're changing your name then? And I was like, yep, I am. But aren't you happy that I'm keeping Mildred, kind of? She's like, oh, what are you changing it to? Because she had no idea, because I don't really openly talk about it. I was like, oh, I'm going to change it to Miller. And she's like, oh, I don't really like Miller. And we kind of were like bouncing off different ideas. And I was saying to her, I was like, you can pick the name if you want. I'm fine with you picking my middle name. When I first came out, I would have loved to have had my mom or my parents choose my new name, but I came out 5-6 years ago, and it wasn't really something that I would have asked them. I don't think they would have been very comfortable with me saying, hey, like, I'm trans, I'd love you to pick my new name. I don't think that's a conversation that we were ready to have at that time, but I needed to pick a new name because my birth name was just weighing on me way too much. So I picked my own name, and my sister helped me out pick Harrison. If you want to learn more about the origin, I have a video and I'll link that below. Yeah, so I picked my new name with my sister's help, which is fine as a family member. My sister's very supportive of me, and I'm very happy with the name Harrison. I love that name. Miller was just kind of an afterthought. I just wanted it to sound similar. I was talking with my mom the other day about the name change, and I told her she could pick it, and she picked McCutcheon. So that's a maiden name, that's a family maiden name, and it's very important to my mom and her family, and it's actually the person that I was named after is my Aunt Mildred, and it's my Aunt Mildred's last name, so Mildred McCutcheon. So my new name is now Harrison McCutcheon Browne. I'm happy. It was something that I was able to do with my mom, and we were able to agree on it, and she seemed very happy to have that as my new name and felt comfortable with that. So we're turning over a new leaf, and I'm very happy with the progress that my family's making with acceptance of my new name, acceptance of my new gender. Things are looking up, so I'm excited about the future in that respect. But the only crappy thing about changing my name is that I have Harrison Miller tattooed on my arm. Luckily it's in Elvish, so you can't really tell. You can't look at that and say, oh, why does that say Miller? No one would be able to look at that and know that unless you're fluent in Elvish, which I'm sure very few people in the world are, so thank God for that. But yeah, like I don't know if anybody has any ideas for covering up or changing. Like, I really don't mind it. I really don't mind having it there, but I would like to have something McCutcheon on my body now. But yeah, I'm okay with having Miller on my arm. It's kind of funny, but I'd rather have a bad tattoo than have my family feel uncomfortable. So it's a trade-off, but I don't mind having that trade-off. But I thought that was kind of like a little funny story. But yeah, this is just my little video to say it's okay to change your chosen name. Do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable with your name. It's your name. You can do whatever you want. You can change it 5 times. You can change it 0 times. You can keep your birth name, whatever. It's your name. Do what you want with it. And things will get better. If your family's not accepting right now, they will get better. It might take months, it might take years. For me, it took 5 or 6 years for me to feel this way. So things are great. I'm happy. Hope everything is going well with you all too. But anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on my social medias, they're down below, and I will see you next time. Take care. Alright, so this is the tattoo for anybody that wanted to see it. So this is Harrison, and this is Miller.